Question 22 is one of those questions they call linking clauses as part of the boundaries question. And that means when you're linking clauses, the most important part about these questions is that you have to read well and comprehend the sentence so that we know how to best join these two parts, which are considered clauses. Many mechanical calculators were powered by notch cylinder mechanism on their Leibniz wheel. So the Leibniz wheel calculators were popular in the first half of the 20th century. These ingenious, clever devices were eventually replaced by electronic calculators. So we had these in the first half of 20th century, but they have been replaced. And by looking at the four choices, it's clear that we need to choose but by joining the two because there's a contradiction where one was popular in the first half of 20th century but replaced by the calculators later. Let's take a look what happens when you choose A. This would cause what's called a run-on sentence because you're joining two independent clauses without anything. And choice B is what we commonly call a comma splice. Comma splice meaning joining two independent clauses with a comma. These are too much. These are bad sentences. Choice D, if you place that in place of 20th century that these sounds like A is causing that. So we usually use that in term when you join two clauses, when you see A, I see that, I see. It's sort of like a cause and effect relationship. Not to mention this is grammatically wrong too. So it's illogical and ungrammatical, which takes us to choice C. So if you read again using but to join two independent clauses, it will make sense logically. Another takeaway on this question is that when you join two independent clauses like this, when you join two independent clauses, be sure to place only fanboys, which is called coordinating conjunctions, in between the two. In case that you place a subordinating conjunction here, it's called subordinating conjunction, then this whole part with subordinating conjunction, let me try to explain. If you choose subordinating conjunction here, then this clause becomes a dependent clause. Okay, so the best way to join two independent clauses always is using what's called a coordinating conjunction by what's called them by fanboys. Fanboys.